have sickle cell anemia. Popular Nigerian singer Adekunle Gold, real name is Adekunle Gold, has revealed his journey with sickle cell anemia and how he's had to live the past 35 years dealing with this ailment. According to Adekunle Gold, it is quite torturing, both physical, mental and financial, to go through sickle cell, and it says that he was born with the sickle cell disease and it was life and death for him. Now I'm going to tell you all of the things that Adekunle Gold said, because literally Adekunle Gold said it is time for him to reveal his truth. He titled it My Truth. This is in a mail that he sent to his fans, his mailing list, people that follow him. Following the release of his newest single, 5 Stars, Adekunle Gold has come online to say it feels liberating to finally be able to share this part of his life with us. And a lot of Nigerians are truly in shock. A lot of people are saying, wow, AG baby has sickle cell, you're a sickler. Adekunle Gold did not only share his experience as a sickler and as a person living with the sickle cell disease, he also encouraged every other person, saying that sickle cell took away his freedom, took away his childhood, but still it gave him resilience and it gave him a reason to want to live. And he says that was what gave him purpose, because sickle cell was going to hold him back from his purpose and from the life he was destined to live. But he's grateful that he had people around him who really wanted to see him succeed, even though he lost some friends and people did not understand the restrictions, such as while he was a child he couldn't play in the rain, and anytime he disobeyed his parents or rebelled and played in the rain, he would have to suffer the consequences by having a crisis. And usually he happens at night when his family had no means to transport him to a hospital because they couldn't afford the constant hospital bills, so he had no choice but to endure the pain. Adekunle Gold further went ahead to cite an example and one of the most intense crises he ever had when he was at the age of 20. According to him, Adekunle Gold said, one of the most intense crises I had was at the age of 20. I remember laying in my bed in the middle of the night, asking for an end to it all. I begged God to take my life away because I couldn't understand what I did to deserve the pain my body and mind was under. As usual with sickle cell crisis, after some days the pain subsided and God asked me, the end you begged for, what do you still want it? Of course I said no. That's when I realized that I had been given another opportunity to live my dreams and to show those that mocked me that sickle cell anemia was never going to end me, that it was never going to hold me back from my dreams and aspirations. This is Adekunle Gold describing one of his most intense experience and him literally begging God to please take his life. But Adekunle Gold is here. If he had actually God had answered his prayers, we wouldn't have the AG baby that we have here today. We wouldn't have Adekunle Gold that we have here today. Adekunle Gold has been quite private about his life. The few things we knew about him before, he made this big revelation is that he is a nephew to the popular Nigerian actor Prince Kïlł, and that is from a royal family in Lagos, Nigeria. We also did know that he was good at Photoshop as an artist, and that was what even brought him to YBNL Records, that's Olamide's record label, where he eventually evolved to being a singer after releasing the Sade, the cover to One Direction Story of My Life song in 2015, before he eventually signed with YBNL and gave us his debut album. And now Adekunle Gold is a household name. He's doing very well for himself. He even referenced him doing well for himself now and his ability to be able to go on tours and run up and down stages, saying that sometimes his body still caves in, sometimes he experiences some symptoms, of course, because this is something he has to live with for the rest of his life. But he says that he wants to give all things and all things back to grace, because my body caves in once in a while, some symptoms come back, but what this disease has taught me is resilience. Sickle cell anemia gave me hope, made me tough, gave me the discipline I needed to be who I am today, built my character. I went through a whole 5 weeks of back-to-back performances and didn't fall sick. Grace. This is Adekunle Gold sharing his experience, going on tours worldwide and being, the superstar that he is now, and being able to go on performances and still being able to maintain good health despite living with the sickle cell disease. Adekunle Gold says he is ready for Adekunle Gold supremacy. He is ready to live and enjoy the 5-star lifestyle that he deserves, that his body told for. And he says he's sharing his story because he wants us to find strength in his truth, because some ailments indeed hold us down, but he's thankful that sickle cell has not held him down. And he wants to encourage whoever it is that is going through something, saying that there is hope and you can do this. And also, if you are a sickler, Adekunle Gold is saying, know that the disease does not define you. Don't allow it to limit your dreams or cap your potential. Spread your wings and dream big. Hope to see you soaring the big skies. Adekunle Gold is saying, all my love till the killer. This is Adekunle Gold, sharing with people, while also saying we should go stream the song 5-Star, where he chronicled, his life living with the sickle cell disease as a sickle cell warrior. And we really did not know this. In the comment section, a lot of people are just saying, thank God for your life, that thank God we do not look like what we are going through, and more grace to the superstar, while others are just in shock, saying, oh my goodness, Simi had been dealing with a lot then, because they dated for 5 years now. For those of you that do not know, I don't know what rock you're living under, but if you do not know, Adekunle Gold is married to Simi, another popular Nigerian singer, and they actually dated for 5 years before they eventually tied the knot in 2019 and welcomed their daughter Adejare in 2020. So people are saying, wow, Simi has gone through a lot with Adekunle Gold, because of course in the 5 years they've been together, she must have seen him go through some of his health crises, and both of them are still doing very well together. Others are just saying, wow, they are so much in shock, saying, so Adekunle Gold has sickle cell. This is inspiring. Some other persons are sharing their own life story and experience, having lost loved ones to sickle cell anemia. Somebody even said they lost their own sister a couple of months ago, and she was actually pregnant. Unfortunately, she lost a battle with sickle cell anemia. Others are saying, this is so touching. It is well, my brother. It is well. Another person is saying they lost their brother in 2011 when he was 9 years old to sickle cell SS. Basically, Adekunle Gold has shared his life story. If you want to know some more concerning Adekunle Gold, please keep watching this video. Basically, let's talk about him. This man was born on the 28th of January 1987. His name is Adekunle Almaruf Kosoko, but he's known professionally as Adekunle Gold or AG Baby. He's a Nigerian high life singer and songwriter who gained widespread attention, like I mentioned, after releasing the 2015 hit single Sade, which is a cover of One Direction's Story of My Life. And then he released his, debut album in 2015 titled Gold, and it debuted at number 7 on the Billboard World Albums chart. Anyways, Adekunle Gold has done well for himself. He's made a name for himself. He holds a higher national diploma in art and design from the Lagos State Polytechnic, but he's doing well for himself. He's received several awards from the Eddies, to several City People Entertainment Awards, to several Net Honors Awards, among others. He's done well for himself, and he's even evolved, not just as an artist but also as a person, because he's sharing his life today and announced his battles with sickle cell disease since childhood. Anyways, in the comment section, you can drop your experience. If you have somebody who is a sickler, if you need them to draw strength from what Adekunle Gold has said, you can share this video with them or share with everyone around you on your contact list, in your timeline. Thank you very much for doing that. Subscribe to this channel, and in the comment section, share your experiences too, if you had that, or whatever you think concerning Adekunle Gold's newest revelation, using his hit single, his newest single 5-Star, to tell us the story of how he's been dealing with sickle cell all of his life. I'll be waiting for you in the comment section. Thank you very much, guys, for watching this video, and I'll definitely will see you in the next one. Bye.